This is my second take of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, Season 5, Episode 3. What's up, y'all? I gotta start this video all the way back over simply because I did it, but I didn't delete my R&B Divas video, which caused this one to cut off. So I gotta start all the way back over, and it is what it is. I really don't want to, but if I don't do this video, then I'm gonna have to put it together with the other Real Housewives of New Jersey video that I gotta do on Sunday, and I really don't feel like being bothered with all this. So let's just get into it. The show opens up with Teresa and her damn friend Linda, who looks like she was a man in her past life. And they sit down and they discuss the situation that's going on with Teresa's father and him being in the hospital. And I kind of feel sorry for Joe and Teresa because their father's in the hospital. And I would think that this would be the time for them to try to get along, try to be cordial, try to be there as a unit, as a family unit for their fucking daddy. But my thing is, I think they have too many people involved in their relationship. You got Melissa. You got Kim D. You still got Caroline. You know, you got all these third, fourth, fifth parties in your motherfucking shit, and that's why they can't get it together. I just think that everybody needs to step out of it, including the wives and the husbands and the friends, and just let them work on whatever going on, because I think that it's sad to see that these motherfuckers is not even speaking to each other over some petty ass bullshit that should be, you know, solved by this point in time. So then we get into Jacqueline and Chris. Everybody over Jacqueline and Chris' house, and they basically talking about Nicholas and his autism. This is the most depressing storyline that I have ever seen in my life on a reality show, and I can't deal with it. So with that being said, I had to fast forward through that shit because I just can't watch that. I can't. It's so depressing. It's so like I can't deal. I just can't. But when I fast forwarded through that, I looked at the scenes with Jacqueline and Caroline basically told Jacqueline about the situation between her and Teresa and how she met up with her. Jacqueline acts like she don't miss Teresa, and she act like she don't want to have nothing else to do with Teresa, and Teresa acts the same way with her, and I just think that they both full of shit. I believe that they miss each other. They've been together, they've been friends for all these years, and for them to say they don't miss each other or don't even want, don't have the desire to be in each other's face, I feel like that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? To be friends for that motherfucker long? No. So then we get into the scene with Joe Giudice and Gia. I just feel like Gia is nothing more than Joe Giudice 2.0 with the dash of Teresa. It's a pretty funny scene. They were basically talking about Gia turning 12, and then she was telling, you know, he was asking her, was guys trying to take her out, flirt with her, do all this, and you know, of course she's embarrassed by it, and of course she answered the question. And then it was so funny when she said that her sister said that she had a hairy something. I forgot what it was, but it was fucking hilarious. I think Teresa's kids are fucking hilarious. I mean, they can have their own damn show or something. They are fucking hilarious. And I thought that whole scene between Gia and Joe Giudice was fucking hilarious. But getting back to Caroline talking to Jacqueline and the rest of them, you know, even though she get on my nerves trying to be the white Iyanla, I do feel like at least she's trying to help them. You know, even though she can't help her damn self, at least somebody's trying. Because Melissa ain't trying, and neither is Joe Giudice. I just feel like none of them, I just feel like the in-laws need to stay the fuck out of it, because they really add fuel to the fire, if you ask me. And it's hard to be on anybody's motherfucking side, because everybody's motherfucking guilty of talking shit and doing this and doing that. So they all need to have a seat, in my opinion. So then we get into Rosie and Joseph. I thought this scene was fucking funny because I would love to have an aunt like Rosie. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is the truth. I like her. You know what I'm saying? And because Kathy and Rich are so boring, I think that's why they got Rosie on the show, to add a little bit of spice for them, because Kathy and Rich by themselves are boring as fuck. Like, it's nothing you can do to make them be exciting because they so motherfucking boring. So they steal Rich's car, and she trying to teach him how to drive, and then, you know, he damn near gets hit in the intersection. It's so motherfucking funny. So then when they come back, you know what I'm saying, Kathy is so fucking pissed off. She just blows everything out of proportion. Rich acts like he mad, but then he basically laughs it off or whatever. So then, you know, Joe Giudice and Teresa's in the car, and they talk about her father being in the hospital, and she begins to cry because Joe Giudice basically says there's going to be one time where he doesn't come out of this situation because he keep going back and forth to the hospital. And even though it's kind of harsh, but at least he was keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? And that right there should have been something that came into Teresa's head. It made her want to, you know, smooth things out with her brother. So then we get into Melissa and Joe Gorga. And I just, even though I like Joe Gorga, and I think that he is one of the best men on the damn show, I just think that he's fucking stupid. Because one minute when you with Caroline, you say that you want to make things work out with your sister, and then when you with your wife, you want to turn around and say you ain't ready. Which one is it? Do you want to, work things out with your sister, or do you not? It's one of the two. Make your motherfucking mind up. Stop playing the victim. Pick up the phone, call your sister, and do what it do. But then you got your wife in your motherfucking ear. She talking about, why is Caroline having meetings with my husband without telling me? She needs to stay out of it. Why do you want Caroline to stay out of it? Even though Caroline do need to mind her own motherfucking business, I do feel like the reason why you don't want Caroline to be, interfering is because she just might get Joe and Teresa back together, and you don't want that. Secretly, you don't want that. You say you want them to get along, but you really don't want them to get along. And I'm seeing right through you. Like, I was feeling sorry for Melissa for the past 2 seasons, but right about now, I think that she's the one that's the liar. Because she's been lying. She's lied a couple of times on this show. So then Kathy and Melissa go out to work out. And then, Kathy asks Melissa about Teresa's father. So Melissa talks about how Joe was sick, had 104 fever, whatever. Then she starts saying, my throat hurts. I'm sick too. Even Kathy clocked that shit. Kathy even seen that the bitch was lying. Why you got to lie, Melissa? You know damn well you ain't sick. You don't even look sick. You don't even look horrible. Why aren't you sweating? Like, whatever. So then, Jacqueline comes, and she's supposed to work out, but of course she didn't. So then they realized that Teresa's friend Linda is there, and they was like, she's probably gonna call Teresa, and she's probably gonna tell her that she's seen us out here. Lo and behold, Linda, man looking ass, decided that she wanted to call Teresa and let her know that they was there. So then Kim D is sitting up here making jokes about Kathy. And my thing is, I don't see how Teresa can be friends with Kim D. I mean, you say you want to make things work out with your brother and Melissa, but you hanging out with this bitch when her whole damn motive was to take Melissa's ass down last season. Like, that's the main reason why she did the Posh Fashion Show. I mean, I just don't understand it. But then again, you got Melissa and Kathy kicking with Jacqueline and Caroline, bitches you don't like. But I don't know. That's why I just feel like it's hard for me to be on anyone's team, because everybody on here doing some fuck shit. Like, you got these diehard Teresa fans out here that act like Teresa don't do no wrong when she's just as stupid, just as dumb, just as foul as the rest of them. I don't see how anybody can be on anybody's side, because all these motherfuckers are stupid. So then, I just fast forwarded all the way through Caroline's sister friend. Like, who the fuck cares about her pig loving ass? So then we get into Gia, and her mama asked her about her auntie and uncle. She basically says that she don't care about it. And I really do feel bad for Gia, because the fact that Joe and Teresa are being so motherfucking childish, it is affecting the kids. Like, I just feel like they really need to get together for the kids' sake. Melania and Antonia are around the same age. They miss each other. They want to be around each other. They first fucking cousins. The closest thing to sisters. Let them have their relationship. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all can't even fix it. So it's just hard to see family on TV going through things like that. But my family is like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to talk about that in my testimony video, whatever. So then, I feel like, despite the fact that Joe was sick, he could have at least called Gia and let her know that he was thinking about her on her birthday. That's the least he could have did, instead of being so stubborn about it. Like, you ain't had to come to the party and face Joe and Teresa because you was already sick. But you could have at least called Gia, called Teresa, and let them know that she was on your mind. So I'm looking at the party, and I'm like, this party is a nice, this some nice ass shit for a 12-year-old. I like this shit, you know what I'm saying? So then, Kathy and Rich sits down, and they basically talk about why her relationship with her uncle isn't the way it is because of the comment that she made at the reunion, and she feels bad about it. And she should have never talked about her uncle like that, even though it was at the heat of the moment. And she wants to apologize. So I think that she should go to the hospital, let her uncle know that she loved and apologize. And who cares about you and Rich scene, because I don't. So then, what happened? Okay, so then we get into the party. Kim D there. I don't see why she's there, but of course she's there for drama. And Melissa comes. So Kim D pulls Melissa to the side and asks her about the fact that she hasn't been to go see her uncle. No, I mean her father-in-law, and I'm sitting here like, Kim D, what was it to you, and why are y'all discussing this shit at a child's birthday party? Like, why are y'all talking about this shit? So then Teresa comes in, and then she bring it up, and then I'm sitting up here like, you know, why are y'all talking about this at a child's birthday party? Why? I mean, y'all could have met up for lunch to ambush this bitch. Why do it at Gia party? Gia already feel some type of way about Joe and Melissa right now, and the fact that y'all even making, you know, causing a scene like that is some bullshit. So then, you know what I'm saying, they talking about it. And then Melissa says, I didn't go the next, you know, I didn't wait 4 days. I went the next day. Melissa, you didn't go the next day. Just keep it real. Now, I don't think Teresa lying about that. I think that Melissa is lying about that. If you went to go see the man 4 days later, you just went to go see the man 4 days fucking later. Just say that. You ain't gonna make up no lie. So then Gia comes in and says she doesn't want them fighting. So then Teresa want to say, no drama at Gia's birthday party. No drama. And I'm like, but Teresa, you and your friends brought the drama anyway. As soon as the bitch walked through the door, Kim D, then Linda, then you ambushed this woman about whether she went to go visit your father or not. That was not the time nor the place for the bullshit. It just was not the time or the place for it. And I really don't blame Melissa for packing up her things and, you know, getting her shit and getting her kids and leaving, because I don't want to be attacked like that. Whether I was lying or not, I don't want to be attacked. And I do think that Melissa was lying, and I do think Teresa had every right to call her out on it, but not at the child's birthday party. Take it out to dinner. I mean, go somewhere private where y'all can have this motherfucking discussion. I just think that was the wrong time or the fucking place. I think that Melissa is a liar. She's lied a couple of times on this episode, but like I keep saying, Gia's birthday party was not the time or the place for that. And in this whole episode, Melissa playing the victim, Teresa playing the victim, and I think both of y'all bitches are full of shit. So with that being said, y'all, before I close this out, I'm not on Melissa's side. I ain't on Teresa's side. I ain't on Jacqueline's side. I don't give two shits about Caroline and Kathy. I mean, everybody on this show is full of shit. Please give me back Danielle. Please give me back Danielle. That's all I really need. Give me Danielle back. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I can't deal with these hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, these hoes are stupid, and I just can't deal with it. You know, I just can't deal with the drama and the nonsense. They really need to add 2 more wives to this cast. Because the same redundant ass storylines is getting on my nerves. But y'all, I'm out of here, you guys. I'll be back Sunday with the Real Housewives of New Jersey video. Will I do a Bitch Are You Serious tomorrow? I don't know. I just might. I was promising y'all I want to talk about something that happened, a throwback moment in my life that I was going to talk about. Do y'all want that? Let me know if you do. Follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/Mr_Still Standing without G. And follow me on Instagram at King_South23. Ain't even no point of y'all follow me on Vine anymore since they got videos on Instagram now. So they done fucked up and let me do videos on Instagram. So with that being said, you guys, I'm out here. Peace.